Representing Slovenia, Darko.
So Darko arrives to take on the formidable man, the last man standing for the Chinese men, but what a man to play.
Representing China, Chuqin.
Yep, there it is, the world #1, the man who has won so much, but the man who is on a mission to carry his nation's hopes here in the ITTF World Cup in Macau, China this week. The fans have packed into the Galaxy Arena in anticipation, maybe even expectation. But as we discovered earlier on with their other favorite, Sun Ying-sha, you can't always take it for granted. Is Chuqin going to be tested by the Slovenian, who is under no pressure in terms of expectation here whatsoever? The head-to-head also tells you that it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yes, in the US smash the last time they met, Darko took 2 games off Chuqin, but Chuqin has never in any other encounter lost more than 1 game, and on 2 occasions has blanked Darko. So there's a clear-cut favourite here, Fraser.
There absolutely is. Chuqin looking for the missing piece of the puzzle here after winning the World Championships. He'd love nothing more than to win the World Cup. Darko looking to be the first Slovenian man to make it on the podium of the World Cup.
There's history everywhere you look, and as Wang Hao has a few words with Chuqin. Wasn't that lovely from you, Bin? She was like, really? I've achieved something no one else has?
She didn't know. Maybe that was a good thing.
Yeah, probably was.
She might put a bit more pressure on herself if she'd known.
Yeah.
I'm sure he knows.
Yeah.
He's the kind of guy to do his homework, JORGIC.
Yeah, of course. Here we go. Coin toss with Ingrid.
Black. Black, winner. Receive.
So we know about the Darko backhand, but we know all about the Chuqin backhand too. What are the other key action areas to look out for?
Of course, the most important thing to think about is the serve receive. JORGIC is a backhand-based player, likes to play backhand serves from the forehand side, increase the likelihood that he can play a backhand on the 3rd ball, is to get that backhand down the line, switch, Chuqin wide forehand at the right moment.
2, 1.
A little corner edge gets Darko on the scoreboard.
Chuqin's got the best service game in the world, and as a left-hander, it makes it even more difficult for the righty to receive. JORGIC still has good hands.
Oh, that arm raised early. An early celebration to get the crowd going.
It's rare to see Chuqin play 2 backhands in a row during the rally, but that was the right time to just use the pace on the ball to switch JORGIC around.
Then he gets a break. Okay, that cancels out the little chip off the edge earlier on. Ooh.
4-2.
That's an action-packed opening 6 points.
That's the backhand, the heat-seeking missile in full flight. JORGIC, one of the best backhands in the game, but he's looking for that.
Left, 4-2.
I'd say Chuqin has an underrated backhand. It's exactly what it needs to do to set the forehand up.
5-2.
Fight 2. Just warming to his task. Strutting around as always. Always projects great body language, Chuqin.
He looks so locked in right now.
There's that service. I mean, all looks good right now. If the unthinkable had happened, that Chuqin hadn't made it through against Felix the other day, I wonder what the repercussions would have been for all of those involved.
Oh, top block from Chuqin. Oh, it would have been. It would have been anarchy. It would have been crazy. I would have put pressure on the women today.
Yeah, and also remember, Shudong's not here, so that's a player that might have gone deep in this event.
Potentially. JORGIC beat Shudong this season.
Yep.
But that would have been the first time since 1999. Still could be, of course, that no Chinese man of the tournament made it to the podium.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, when you look to all these historic things, I suppose you have to take into account changes in format and everything like that. It was like the Yubin thing earlier on. No Korean Republic players ever medaled, right? Never been on the podium at all.
That's right. There's nowhere to hide these days.
Left, 3-9.
It's finding this very hard going, Darko.
Serve from Mr. Vini, good length, but it's, yeah, JORGIC is always going to be worried about how Chuqin finds that crossover, finds that forehand side. JORGIC's forehand stood up really well against him. I took it nice and early. Chuqin is serving in a way which invites the open play. He doesn't want to have to face heavy topspin balls from Darko. That's right, well, playing so many backspin serves.
Yeah. So,
yeah. Chuqin's success rate behind serve is up there, usually in the 80s and 90s. He's going to bully Darko, force him into the storm. Darko doesn't want to be in open play with Chuqin. He wants, as I said, to absolutely grease that ball with as much spin as possible to stall and freeze up Chuqin, make him nervous. I think JORGIC is going to have to try to serve most balls into the short forehand of Chuqin. Cross court, cross table if he serves from here.
Left, love, 2.
He's going to have to put on a service masterclass, JORGIC, to even have a chance.
Love, 2, 3.
It's not looking too good right here.
No.
Number 16.
no, I mean, if you were to call up the service win percentages, Chuqin's will be sky high. Cute.
3, 1.
Cavalier was that from Darko. Unbelievable shot.
He made it look so easy.
It's a heavy serve right there. Clever mix-up from Chuqin. This game is just so handcuffing.
Yeah.
It's insane. He does the simple things to perfection. But the full stroke forehand, even off the half-long shot there, full throttle. Felix Lebrun yesterday played one of the best matches of his life. Maybe the highest level we've seen from him.
Yeah, I think so.
Chuqin still came out on top.
And you relished the challenge, but he was put through the ringer at times in that match.
He lost the first game. He was behind in game 2 as well. That game 2, for me, looking back at it, was a bit of a turning point.
Yep.
Or a bit of a what could have been moment, to put it better.
Left, 5, 3.
Six, 3. Just get the feeling for Darko, it's now or never. He can't afford to go 2 down here, even in a best of 7.
Yeah. Comfortable there, Darko. What a great example of his blocking ability, how he holds the table.
The forehand did its job, and then he got into his preferred backhand.
Yeah.
It just has to stand up to scrutiny, doesn't it?
Yeah.
4-7.
And it's going to be subjected to intense scrutiny.
It's going to be stretched to his limits, the Slovenian. He's changing direction.
Yeah. Now's his chance.
That's that serve I was talking about. So much topspin just laced. It's a serve that Chuqin can receive powerfully.
Yeah.
That's why Darko serves predominantly topspin most of the time, because it can skid and it dips. You can't hit a ball with that much topspin too hard unless you play a worldie. So his serves have been good. His receives are getting better.
And you can tell by the noise that for the first time in this match, the crowd feel they have to give Chuqin a little bit of help. And this is quite the run for Darko JORGIC.
He's going to load up that ball here. The former Europe Cup champion.
Left, 7, all.
3-time winner of the Europe Top 16 Cup, Darko JORGIC.
7, 8.
Whoa, would you listen to Wang Hao?
I think he missed contact at the serve, the European.
Left, 7, 8.
Oh, whoa.
Artistry from the man with his arm raised.
The feeling, the flair, the Chiquita. This ball here was just uncounterable as well. The spin up on the forehand. What are you meant to do? But again, JORGIC with the flick. Wins the punch straight away. So I say about Darko's good at making it a sticky game.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't win this cleanly.
It's very different from the challenge Felix Lebrun offered, which was matching Chuqin, punch for punch, blow for blow. This is more about frustrating him, isn't it?
Yeah, as I say, freezing him up. And JORGIC has done a good job of that here.
Whoa. Oh, there's a chance, because that gives Darko JORGIC an unlikely game point that did not look on the cards earlier on in this one.
Oh, JORGIC! Rolls it up and smokes it!
Whoa!
Clever from JORGIC, because he knows that he is susceptible to the diagonal where Chuqin pins his forehand. So he's playing the perfect service game here, as he needs to, JORGIC.
Yeah.
As the player with the worst forehand.
And he only has to miss by a fraction to be under the pump.
His backhand can live up to Chuqin. We're going to see JORGIC standing quite centrally at the table. Forehand's looking pretty lively here.
It is. Did we do it enough justice? It's more than just functional.
Obviously, it's a world-class forehand, but he just takes it a little bit later. And it takes him a little bit longer than, say, Chuqin to play it repetitively. He likes to start with slow spin, Darko. Get a block out of the opponent and come in with the backhand finish. It's an interesting pathway for Chuqin here as he's looking for his first World Cup title. Not having to play an Asian player at all.
Yep.
Felix Darko here. Either Ugo or Alexei next.
What a lovely change of direction to make it a 2-point lead.
It's going to test his adaptability playing against so many different styles. This is a real test for Chuqin. The last Chinese player standing. This is cinema.
2, 5.
The louder they scream, the bigger the deficit for their star player.
Serve long to middle.
3.
It's a good way to shut down Darko JORGIC, but you can't make it predictable because I made the adjustment and wrong foot you.
Left 5, 3. Left 5, 3. Left 5, 3.
Just when it looked like we were stuck in a loop. Chuqin comes out of it.
A bit of fortune there from Lionheart. Levels it. Great fight back. Crisp backhand counter there. That's an encouraging bit of play here.
Very crisp.
Straight as an arrow.
Oh, that just clambers over the net. And on such things is hope built. 6-all, Darko serving.
Seven, 6.
Only getting onto that forehand when he knows he really needs to. Darko.
He's coming at you.
It's just iconic, isn't it? When he gets onto that forehand. That transition between the backhand and the forehand. Balance.
The
activation. This is Chinese table tennis right here.
7, 8.
But he can't get away from his opponent. He can't get the separation he wants to, Chuqin.
Oh,
whoa, that's a big break. Big break for the second time in a couple of points.
He took it so late and so low against such a ball that is a miracle. How has it even made the table? What a shot. I know it finishes with some fortune, but still, that is very low percentage.
That, though, is sheer class from Darko JORGIC, who moves to 3-game points for a 2-1 lead over the world number 1.
Fair play to him. He's coming here to the Lion's Lair. He's not standing down.
Oh, he's got another one. Oh, wow, that's cruel.
In the forehand dominant approach. You can put more into it. That's what they're trying to set up. That's what makes Lin Chidong quite unique, the fact that he's a backhand-based player.
Yeah. What we haven't seen is that cartwheeling forehand yet from Chuqin when he just goes all in.
It's difficult to do because of the contact of JORGIC.
Yeah.
And because the ball often doesn't come that deep. If you notice, a lot of JORGIC's initial spin shots land mid-table. So it dies on you before you can counter like Chuqin likes to.
2, 1.
All of which is adding up to a fascinating matchup here. You said he would make it sticky, and he's done just that.
Not getting that one back though. As we see, Wang Chin, Jen, Chuqin's training partner, new Guang Kai. JORGIC go one better than LeBlanc. Take 3 games off the world champion. Looking around, there's fans are literally praying here for Chuqin. 3 points in a row now for the world number 1. To the table to level it.
These are tense moments all of a sudden. I think after the first game, I don't recall many big gaps between these two in terms of the scoreboard. It's been neck and neck, hasn't it?
Just like it was in Vegas. Tight battle. Very difficult to get any kind of momentum. Both so strong on serve ultimately. If it drifts even half an inch, Chuqin's all over it. So we're trying to load that serve. That comes to risk with it carrying a little bit long.
But he comes back again. Do you remember all those years ago, it feels like, when we said the Chuqin serve was going to be almost unattackable, there would be a big problem. Well, that's not turned out to be the case either. Seems a long time ago, the start of this match. So much has happened since then. His play, in terms of what he's getting up, is incredible.
Because of the timing, the area of the sticky rubber that JORGIC contacts the ball is also a bit different. So sometimes you're looking down thinking, well, why wasn't there so much topspin on that? That's why Chuqin blocked it.
Yeah.
And it didn't land. So it's a very difficult game for Chuqin here. It's not a clean game like we had against Félix Lebrun.
I hear. Look at that. All of them, bar one, up on their feet. They know how important this is. The whole China team was out earlier for the Xia match. And I can tell you, as I stood down there and watched Hannah, unfortunately for her, blow a couple of match points, they were almost in disbelief. Are we going to arrive at a similar situation here with the #1 man? He's being tested in a way that I don't think many expected him to be.
point, I see this as almost a must-win game for Darko JORGIC.
Yeah.
You can't let him in. He'll smell his prey from a mile away. Can't let him too close.
Left, 8, 9.
The forehand of Darko JORGIC is his best friend.
He got a little bit of fortune with the net, but that was an exquisite angle from Darko JORGIC.
And it sets him up for a 3-1 lead if he can convert. If
9. Time out.
oh, this
10,
occasion,
9.
Fraser meant that he felt, okay, the timeout's necessary. So does he come back with a winning formula? He does,
11, 9.
because
8,
that now is a massive.
It's right for Chuqin,
Left, love,
his
all.
World Cup title.
The branding of Chuqin talks about hope, and he'll never lose hope. He'll never give up hope. But will he be denied it by this man?
1, all.
If you're a fan of the top Chinese table tennis players, and there are plenty of them around, you'll have been put through the absolute ringer today emotionally.
2, 1.
For it to happen at the Champions Chongqing is one thing, John. For it to happen at the World Cup, one of the Grand Slam contributing events, well, that would be a whole different thing altogether.
Left, 2, 1.
If he comes out of this, Chuqin,
All.
then he'd be a hero. He'd be an absolute hero.
3, 2.
He is playing for so much.
Time out.
Wang Chuqin. Timeout called. We know what Darko's playing for. You've just said it. Biggest result. Best. Yeah. But ooh, he opens up a little gap again.
He's locking down the key areas of the table, flicking through there. This backhand blockade. And even the battering ram that is the Chuqin forehand can't penetrate through him. He's in trouble here, John.
He's been in trouble before. He's got the game to get out.
Left, 5, 3. Left, 5, 3.
Oh, tension or what?
Even in the net.
5-4, they're all up.
The team spirit, the unity, the depth. Unmatched for China. But it's the Lone Ranger from Slovenia that keeps his lead. in a game that could win in this match.
You know, this isn't much different from what we've been seeing all the way through this match. It's just that it matters so much more now. Oh, and point by point, he's getting closer to the dream.
He's feeling it, Chuqin. He'll remain aggressive. He'll remain aggressive where he can be.
Yeah. I'm just wondering how much that Felix match will have helped him, not in terms of the style of play, but just the steel, the strength mentally. Or has it drained him?
The last thing he needed. The net from the forehand of JORGIC. Listen to that. Catharsis from Chuqin. Can't blame him. This is make or break. It's wonderful play. JORGIC stitches him into the crossover section with the forehand loop, and it's 6-9 now. He won't lie down, Chuqin. He won't give up. This is just insane. The mental resolve from Wang Chuqin. A mind like a steel trap. Could he set up a game point, or will it be match point?
Left, 9, all.
Game point for Wang Chuqin. He's doing what he did against Sora Matsushima at the WTT finals last season. What was he, 3-1, 9-6 down? Oh, but what a flick from Darko. Mate Mahmout, his right-hand man on his feet. 10-0. Second game point for Lionheart. the harder they fall. Crazy, absolutely crazy, John. It's going to take a lot out of him. Even if he gets through this, it's going to be a tough semi-final.
And now you have to think about Darko, and I just wonder whether he'll dwell on the opportunities in that last game, particularly at the end.
It's going to be difficult. Knowing you were in pole position, 2 points away, 3-1-9-6 up, or whatever it was, to play another game after that. To have to stare at Wang Chuqin on the other side of the net, knowing he's gaining momentum, knowing that mentally his toughest test might just have been passed.
He might as well just go for it now. No one would think the worse of Darko for just taking his chances now. Sensing this is the moment. He doesn't want to go to a decider here.
But I've got a feeling that might be what is going to happen.
Because he's still reeling, isn't he? Still struggling to come to terms with it. And this remarkable player, Wang Chuqin, is now building up some real momentum.
This is the definition of danger. It comes from nowhere. You can't see a way. And JORGIC just then was 2 points away from winning this 4-1, from knocking out the world number one. And look at this now. A couple of moments later, we're here.
Complete turnaround.
Chuqin will leave nothing to chance now. He's walking the walk. And he's winning points on a canter.
Yeah, he's using everything now. He's using the crowd, he's using whatever he can to get into that mind of Darko JORGIC and unsettle him. And he is. He's shaken.
He's somehow going to have to just roll with the punches.
Okay. Gets in, swats it, anything, any means necessary. Couple of points, some hope, and some concern. And Guanxi, don't worry, he says. But they're all worried.
The block of Darko was solid, but the forehand just falls short. Oh my, oh my.
Look at that face. You've got to admire these guys, what they're going through here. Oh, that is such a moment of originality and quality in the midst of all this tension.
That's an ice-breaking dive flip.
It's a change in pattern. And it might be significant. Or Wang Chuqin will say, I got this, and my backhand's got this. I think you're right, Fraser. I think I know where we're going. 7-7.
This is why Wang Chuqin and Sun Ying-sha have the most fanatic fan base in the world. They can be tested to their limits, but they're capable of finding a way.
Again, he finds a really nice line, but is it too late to save the game?
It all comes down to this.
Left, love, all.
One set shootout.
Love, one.
The Lion looking to defend his lair.
One, all.
What we've seen is that even when you're a couple of points away from beating a player like Wang Chuqin, you still have to keep that underdog mindset and mentality. If you don't, you're in danger.
Left, one,
Is
three.
there to be another twist in this? And as they look on, hoping that there isn't another twist, I wonder, has the dark horse, the Darko horse even, maybe had his best moments? Is he running on empty now?
I hate to say it, but it's certainly looking like that here, John. What he's doing here, Wang Chuqin, as the last man standing to face off against Felix Legrand, the French phenom, the #1 pen holder in the world, that who even Wang Hao will admire. To win as he did in the 6th game, to come back from 3-1, 9-6 down against Darko JORGIC is just unthinkable. I'm speechless.
5, 2.
We often talk about greatness and we talk about what makes a champion. It's okay putting opponents away time and time again, but it's adversity that shapes them and the way they react to it. And that's what we've seen today from the two best in the world. Oh. There it is. That's the one where he spins away from the table, all or nothing. And it was all.
He's steamrolling through this 7th. Man, Wang Hao. Drops the back, Darko, he slowly spins it.
7, 3.
So any way back here for Darko JORGIC. Three-time Europe Top 16 Cup champion. Locked in the match of his career. Biggest match of his life. The imperience aura of Wang Chuqin. Have to respect. You just have to respect what the world number one's done here. He is silencing any doubters. If there are to be any critics out there, they've got no leg to stand on.
Left, 4, 9.
He wins both points on receive, Darko JORGIC. 7-9. Oh my God. 3 match points for Wang Chuqin. To remain for the man chasing his first World Cup title. The favourite in almost every event he features in. Tested to his limits here this week in Macau. Can he make it to finals day? Darko JORGIC was 2 points away from winning this 4-1. But Wang Chuqin has pulled off a Houdini-like escape. That is unbelievable. He'll be hurt, Darko JORGIC. He'll be heartbroken that the man with over 1 billion people rooting for him, the man carrying the hope of the Chinese national team, Wang Chuqin, will live to see another game here at the World Cup in Macau. Cinema, absolute cinema here. Leading up to the centenary World Team Table Tennis Championships in London, marking a 100-year anniversary for ITTF and table tennis. I don't think we could have hoped for a more dramatic plot. With the champions Chongqing, the World Cup here, what we've seen has been simple.